These three vehicles may seem completely different, but they all have something important in common. They're all 4x4s. Four-wheel drive is a transmission system that puts the engine's power through all four wheels for better traction and handling. It's an invaluable tool on slippery terrain and dirt tracks, where you can only drive with confidence and conquer the rough terrain if the vehicle has optimum grip. It's also extraordinarily effective at high speeds, guaranteeing perfect handling and control during powerful side and transversal acceleration. Nothing makes you an expert in four-wheel drive like being the brand that popularized it. The first Jeep 4x4 was built in 1941 to go anywhere, do anything. That's why it was lightweight, robust and easy to drive. That's why it was a 4x4. The Willys Jeep 4x4 was the first ever mass-produced off-road vehicle. The 1949 Willys wagon introduced the modern concept of the SUV. And in 1963, Jeep released the Wagoneer. This 4x4 introduced the concept of the luxury SUV. Jeep has never stopped developing its off-road systems, implementing the most advanced mechanical solutions, which in the 80s began to interface with the onboard electronics. And today, they are fully integrated with safety and driver assist systems, found in the newest Jeep models. But how are the Jeep brand's four-wheel drive systems put to the test? On the harshest terrain in the world and in the most extreme climates. Both the transmission systems and the precision of the torque distribution, essential for low-grip surfaces, are tested on snow and ice. Desert sand and rock, where air temperatures can reach up to 50 degrees Celsius, is the testing ground for the durability of parts and materials and the vehicle's ability to tackle a wide range of scorching road surfaces. Jeep tested its patented Selec-Terrain System on both dunes and salt flats. This system allows the driver to adjust traction to the terrain by selecting from 5 power distribution modes: auto, snow, sand, mud, and rock. The Jeep Active Drive Standard and Low systems interface with the Selec-Terrain System to automatically manage the shift between four-wheel and two-wheel drive. But the toughest tests are reserved for the trail-rated Jeep SUVs, using a procedure developed by the Nevada Automotive Test Center in collaboration with the Jeep brand's engineering team. A trail-rated badge is not given, it's earned. Every Jeep SUV with this badge has passed a series of extremely strict tests in 5 categories: traction, ground clearance, articulation, maneuverability, and water fording. The tests begin in the Jeep brand's research and development areas, then move to icy North Michigan, and end among the boulders of the Rubicon Trail, one of the toughest off-road testing grounds on Earth. Only Jeep vehicles are trail-rated. The arrival of electrification is also a game-changer for the world of 4x4 off-road vehicles. The new Renegade and Compass plug-in hybrid SUVs continue to improve their legendary off-road performance. Rather than being powered by a drive shaft, the rear axle has its own dedicated electric motor. As a result, the two axles can be uncoupled, which allows engine torque to be managed independently. The new system offers higher performance than a mechanical system due to the high torque output of the electric motor and the possibility of distributing it with the utmost precision when accelerating or driving off-road. Jeep is not the only FCA brand with an impressive 4x4 tradition. FCA brands have played a central role in the development, improvement and popularization of four-wheel drive systems in all types of vehicles and for all kinds of use. In order to bring all-wheel drive to the masses, Fiat created the smallest 4x4 of them all. The Panda 4x4, launched in 1983, was the first ultra-compact transverse engine car to adopt a full traction system. Full traction mode could be selected manually. First gear had a very low ratio, and fifth gear had the same ratio as fourth on a standard Panda. The model, trim and technology may have changed, but today the Panda is still the best-selling 4x4 city car on the market. all-wheel drive is not only useful while off-road. It also optimizes on-road performance in all weather and road surface conditions. For on-road vehicles, the development process is completely different, and the best example is Alfa Romeo. A brand new traction system, a triumph of mechanics and electronics, was designed for the Alfa Romeo Giulia and Stelvio. The Q4 is the first of a new generation. The pure driving pleasure of rear-wheel drive without the understeer and with the safety and control of four-wheel drive. Torque distribution is dynamic, and through real-time calculations of grip and driver input, any required corrections are instant. When the vehicle reaches its grip threshold, the system can transfer up to 50% of the torque to the front axle in just 150 milliseconds. This levels the vehicle off before electronic stability control is activated. The result is handling that beats any other vehicle in its category. The Alfa Romeo Q4 all-wheel drive was fine-tuned on the high-speed track at Bolocco, and then efficiency in extreme conditions was put to the test in both the Arctic and the desert. Together with other active and passive systems, the Q4 system contributed to an exceptional achievement. The Stelvio set the lap record on the Nürburgring track as the fastest SUV in its class. Off-road and on-road, and anywhere in between. 4x4s are designed and tested to challenge the impossible, offering uncompromising driving pleasure as well as the safety and security to handle any journey with confidence.